Hare Krishna seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Moon will cross the Gandanta of Ashlesha and Magha Nakshatra. It will cross the boundary of Cancer late night on 26th of August. This is as per Indian Standard Time, and will cross to the sign of Leo. Moon will be there till the very early morning, early hours of 29th of August. There is a new moon formation happening on 27th night and 28th, because Amavasya is typically starting in the night after, say, 9:30, roughly 9:30 p.m. IST on 27th. So this is a new moon formation. What does it mean? A new moon simply means that there is a sun and moon conjunction in horoscope in the sky. This is also the position and the perfect example of what does a combustion of a planet means. Because moon goes very close to the sun, we can't see the moon, even in the night. And this is a typical explanation of a planet that is combust, because technically, when an Amavasya happens, moon is combust. Now, this is a time which is very important to do remedies related to sun and moon in the chart. Doing Pitra Shanti, Pitra Dosh remedies. It is also a day where the spiritual powers are very strong, especially the Kundalini energy is very strong. Your third eye is kind of activated, and the power of Agya Chakra opens up. And this helps you tap into the cosmic knowledge. Some say Akashic records. And if you practice meditation, or if you are a practitioner of meditation, this Amavasya, the new moon day, and the moon transit in the sign of Leo, especially is going to act as a powerhouse. Sun being in Leo is in its own zodiac sign, and moon and sun combination will reveal the secrets in your life. For some, it will be a secrets of the cosmos. For some, it will be a secret about friends and family or relatives. And to the people who are seekers, who go inward, it will be a secret about yourself. You might also experience universal messages, repeating numbers, repeating patterns. You might also suddenly remember a past event that you have buried under the carpet. Remember, this is a moon and sun conjunction, and once the Amavasya happens on 28th onwards, it is a new journey of the moon. It's called Shukla Paksha Pratipada, the first day of the waxing moon. And this is again another cycle of emotion which goes upward. It's the upper crest of the sinusoidal cycle. This is good for uplifting mood. This is good for planning new ventures. This is good for tapping into inner consciousness and figuring out what you really want from life. See, ideally, moon is not visible. That should mean that your emotions are lost. But there is a deeper meaning behind this. When moon is not visible, it has actually merged into the inner darkness, and it has actually merged itself with the sun. That means if you really want to see, you have to see through the eyes of the soul and not through the eyes of the mind. So this is the time when you will have to park your emotions and find out the real truth. Truth in day-to-day life. You're going through a problem, try to find the root cause. Do a deep dive, half an hour deep dive into your life's problem during these couple of days. Any steps taken toward resolution will prove to be effective. Now, a couple of factors will guide this transit of moon in the sign of Leo. There is a retrograde Saturn, 6th from the moon, and a retrograde Jupiter, 8th from the moon. And not only that, there is an exalted Mercury, 2nd from the moon. So here, logic and duties will supersede emotions. This is a transit of knowledge, so it will help anyone who is into consulting, law, economics, real estate, where you are a teacher, you are an astrologer, you are a healer, you are a doctor, basically all the learned professions, especially if you want to do PhD, if you want to plan to take a certification, if you are thinking to go towards higher education, you can, create a basis, a foundation of an ideal foundation with a plan that will work for you. So basically you will get the guide, but here you will have to explore the unknown territory. So somebody who really wants to go into that areas which are niche, this is the right time to take initiatives about that. This is highly tantric time, so people who are a practitioner of tantra, who are naturally clairvoyant, who are naturally clairsentient, they are going to get heightened experience during this time. So meditation done, any japa done during this time will have heightened experience. Chanting Chandra Bij mantra, praying to goddess Kali and Mahakal during this time, and getting up early in the morning is some of the ways by which you can make your day effective, and you can make your mind more and more tuned and more attentive. This is also the time to let something go. You're holding on to something that is troubling you and you really want to let go. Well, this is the time, because your emotions for a moment will be suppressed. So this is the time when you can take harder decisions of life, tougher decisions of life. Now observe the position of Mars. Mars in the 10th house is going to aspect this moon. So you might have to be in a very defensive manner in your career, in your business, especially if you are trying to communicate in a disputed scenario, like you have a dispute in your office, a dispute with your boss, or there is a dispute settlement in business, there is a dispute with employees, with the labor force. You will have to be very humble, down to earth, because Mars in the 10th house will work for a long-term plan. There might not be a short-term solution. Mars aspect on this moon and the sun and this Amavasya energizes this. Any kavach done, chanted during this time is going to prove more effective. So on a basic level, you can chant Ganesh Kavach and Hanuman Kavach if you think there are negative forces affecting you. This is also the time to clean your home, declutter, and try to be minimalistic yet creative. Don't be too bland, but yet show that creative side. Venus presence in the 12th house will act as a propeller of emotions and will give you some relief on the side of marriage, on the side of emotions. But Venus being in Ashlesha Nakshatra can create jealousy. So you might feel jealousy. So don't compare your wealth, your existence with somebody else. Social media can take a toll, so give it a break. A basic lifestyle with a happy intent is definitely going to make your day wonderful. Also praying to Lord Narasimha. If you chant Narasimha mantra, or if you pray to Bhagwan Narasimha by chanting Narasimha Kavach, you will see that this will improve the power of Surya and you will be more and more creative. Now, if there are people who have Rahu moon or Ketu moon conjunction, you might feel slightly depressed. There can be a thought of carelessness also. Just to avoid that, you have to be more alert, more aware about your surroundings, about your actions, and the day will move in the positive direction. Take care of your health and avoid any major investment. Also take care of your insurance, taxation. All those planning should be done so that you don't take a step. See, it's a momentary step, a one single step in a moment out of 48 to 50 hours of the transit. One wrong step and you might have to suffer. So you will have to be very, very careful. Also, this is not the time to engage into any emotional communication which can create controversy, which can create war, which can create fight. So don't open that Pandora's box. Wait for the moon to cross to the sign of Virgo, so that at least Mercury and moon together, the mind and the heart can club and you can find a better solution. Patience is going to be the key here, and you can make the maximum out of this transit. So this was it about the moon transit in the sign of Leo, we'll meet you in the next video. Please subscribe and share the video among family and friends. Follow me on Telegram for notifications of such videos and on Instagram for reels. And for consultations, please drop me an email. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, Namaste.